Hey you guys. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, deitybrand Talks. I am Dawn. You could be doing anything with your time, yet you're here with me, and it is for that reason. I say to you, gratitude, I do appreciate you. I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to come on here really quick to talk about the reading for next week on Monday, okay? Hello, welcome in. I can't really see who is this. Who's in? I'm going to be doing a Black Friday sale for readings before we end this year out, and it's going to last for the rest of the month and December, before we go into the new year, where once a week I'll be doing a live for general questions. If you are interested in getting questions answered on live, they will be on sale for $10, okay? $10 questions. And the Cash App is posted. You must put your name down though and be on the live. They will be announced when I do it. I'm gonna do the questions on starting Monday, okay? Every Monday, during the live, there will be questions. I will be posting on my community board what times I will be going live, so you will be informed on that, okay? I'm not gonna be too long because I do have to get in this building for my appointment, but I just wanted to make that announcement for those who have been emailing me about like personal readings. Currently, I'm not doing personal readings until I'm guided to do otherwise. Next year, I will be opening back up my personal reads, but as of right now, I'm just going to do live personal readings, like answering questions. Like with the $10, you do get ask your question, and I will go in depth with that, okay? I hope you all are well today. I am going to go live once I go back home and go live and start a general. But as far as questions, I will be doing questions. The Cash App is below. So if you are interested in slots, opening up for your slot for your questions to be asked, you can send your Cash App over and I'll write your name down. Please put your information, your name, so that way when I do go live, I can answer your questions, okay? And go in depth so we can get some insight and you can go on your healing journey and get the insight clarity you need. And then, you know, we can move forward. But I will be going live in about, give me 2 hours. I will be going live. They will not be for the questions, no. But if you are interested in certain questions, yes, in depth. Hi, Lawson. Grand Rising. Hi, Rena. Hi, my love. So I did post my Cash App. I will be going live when I come for my appointment. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on the questions, but what you have to do is Cash App, $10, questions, okay? And then I go in depth with it, okay? With the question. Make sure your questions are realistic questions, okay? I do not do legal. I do not do legal, okay? Let me just say that. I will always let you know while watching tarot and any tarot readings, always be your own leader of discernment and trust your own intuition, okay? That's very important. But starting Monday, not this Monday, but starting next Monday, every Monday they will be for questions, general questions answered, where I'll go live and in depth. So I'll be posting the Cash App below, and writing your name down on the list. Hello, my love. Hey, it's Delcor. So that will be for starting for the rest of this month and December. Just to see how this goes, I want to start doing general questions on Monday. It is very important with your questions that you In order to get it answered, please put your name, your YouTube name, whatever your YouTube name is on. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Put your questions in the questions, comment section. However, please, so I can make sure you are picked once you make your payment, that you put your YouTube name so I'll know exactly the list in which I go to make sure you do get your reading, okay? So definitely the Cash App is there. I am opening it up now. So if you look at the title, the Cash App is deity. It's deitybrand, okay? And you should see my logo at the front, okay? So the logo will be there. Oh snap, I'm early. You're not early, my love. I'm just talking about what we're going to be doing for the rest of this year, just to get us started and ready for, the new year going in, manifesting. And within that reading, you will get advice and insight, and you will get advice on what you should do proceeding moving forward, and my best advice. But always, even though I'm giving you clarity and insight within these readings, always you have to be your own leader of discernment with your choice. This is your life, your path, your journey, okay? We're all in different places along our journey. So it's all about healing, okay? So that was weird, okay? I don't know how we got disconnected, but you guys, I know I always come on here and I jump straight into the readings, but I just wanted to come on here also and say I appreciate all of my subscribers, all of my supporters, all the Cash App donations, monetary donations I've received from the moment I started this platform. That is just something I'm grateful about that, okay? I never in a million years would have thought. I've always been into astrology and, spirituality, crystals, and spiritual connections, but I never in a million years would have thought that this would have been a path for me, that God would have chose for me, okay? Just walking into my purpose, helping others get clarity and insight on their journey. Now for me, I'm very blessed because I'm on a journey too, we're all on a journey. I'm just very blessed that in the midst of me giving insight and advice to other people, I have my own community of people that can give that insight to me, close friends and, family, which is very small. I've always been an introvert slash ambivert, always been to myself. But to say where I am right now in this place in my life right now, this chapter, I'm a quality over quantity type of person, and just being in a place where I know everyone around me is meant to be around me. I don't have to question their authenticity in my life. I don't have to question without a doubt. And it's like just being able to trust who I am, who I've become, just the outcome of everything that has transpired since my awakening, okay? And the goal in this is to help you get there, to help you trust yourself so much that you're not questioning your intuition, that when you get that second hand clarity of what your intuition has been telling you, that's where I come in, okay? So I know sometimes on live, these readings that I do, because it's all about the deliverance, it's just the guidance. Some things can get deep, it can get there, Tarot goes deep in depth of things people try to mask, the masks people wear, the secrets people hide. It just, what your intuition is telling you that you doubt sometimes, it just goes in depth where you can actually get clarity on it. And I'm going to say, I know that is why, since my awakening and actually getting into this chapter in my life of tarot, that is why people shun it so much. A lot of times people hide behind religion and spirituality and different things, And in the light, they look a certain way. They're, they're praised a certain way, but everybody has secrets. And in tarot, we're able to see beyond that, see people's aura, feel people's energy, you know. I've always been an empath, not understanding that even sometimes the energy I felt was not even my energy, okay? So I just really want to help those on their journey, their awaken on your journey, so you can trust your intuition and be in your purpose. Everybody's perfect. Everybody's perfect. We're in retrograde, y'all. Everybody's purpose is different. You might be a hairstylist, you might be a doctor, you might be a singer, you might be a mom, you might be, everyone's purpose is different. Everyone's path is different. But it's about connecting with yourself and just loving who you are, you know? Loving who you are. And this season, this year is gone. We should not be going into this next year holding any burdens or any past traumas, any energies that should no longer be a part of our journey, so we can ascend. And I know that's the hardest thing to do, is to accept what chapters need to be closed out, especially when, because we love those individuals or we love certain environments and it's comfortable for us. Hi. But the goal is to accept and flow and move with our intuition guiding us. Your intuition is your protection. God gifts you with your intuition as a protection, a sense of protection, a defense mechanism. So it's about not questioning that. But I just wanted to get on here really quick. I'm about to go inside here. I wanted to get on here and just let you guys know what I will be doing for the rest of this month and next month. And before I do open up my full readings, I'll be doing questions for now. Okay, so that way you guys can, because a general is a general. A general is a general. That's open energy. General readings are going to always be all over the place. You want to go in depth with a personal question, your personal reading, personal guidance. That way you know for sure what it is that the clarity you need and insight you need. I always tell people, with a general, it's very important to only take what resonates to your story, your path, because you can easily take on the energy of what's meant for someone else. Some clarity and insight that's meant for someone else. So to get that clarity for yourself in your journey, I'll be asking questions and we'll ask your question and I'll answer them, serious questions. I don't know how long the particular readings will go, because I want to make sure I go down the list and get everyone's reading. But the reading should be between 15 to 20 minutes each person. So I'm going to take my time with each question, okay? I do not want to go over with the slots. So I think per reading each Monday, it'll be 10 slots. Once we reach that 10 slot, hold on, you guys. Can you guys hear me? I think I just got interrupted. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. 10 slots every Monday. 10 slots per reading. Hold on, you guys. All right, no distractions, but 10 slots per reading. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Just if you can hear me, because I know the call just got interrupted. 10 slots per reading. Every Monday, 10 slots, okay? Because I don't want to overextend my energy either. I want to make sure that I'm giving you the reading you deserve and the reading just getting in depth. And I want to make sure that, within giving you clarity, you feel satisfied after, okay? So I hope you guys can hear me. I know sometimes when it gets interrupted. The sound goes out. 10 slots per reading. So the Cash App is there. It's open, 10 slots. Once I close it out with the 10, if I do get any Cash Apps over, I'll make sure I answer those questions, of course, but 10 slots per reading. I do appreciate you guys. That's my way to be able to tap in personally with the collective. That was just something that I was guided to do with this last reading I just did, my last live, because it was so much energy and people. It was a total of 125 people on the live that night. And within that people, I could feel most of the people just watching were karmic energies, to be honest. And I just really want to give you guys clarity on your journey, because what you will know is spiritual warfare is so real. And my purpose is to help you to acknowledge it, to understand when you are being hit with evil eye, any type of negativity, and how you can set boundaries and protect yourself from that. And know when it's coming. You'll feel when it's coming. You know, you'll know when it's around you. Okay? But guys, I'm going to end the live. I will see you guys in a few. I'm about to go to my appointment, and then when I go home, I am going to do a regular live, but just to inform you guys of what we're going to be doing moving forward for Monday. It will be live readings, general questions answered via Cash App if you're interested in general questions, okay? All right, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Gratitude to you guys. May you guys have a blessed day. God bless you all. I mean that divine spirit bless you all. I know you have this day planned, God, but may you keep me and my surroundings in your favor, God, and the collective in your favor, God. Amen. All right, you guys, I send my love. Bye.